tek bir hayat.
Sensiz bir kadere razı olmam.
Welcome back, everyone. Today we'll recap a 2017 Turkish horror TV series named Sahipli. Before we start, it is a request to please like and comment on the video as it will help us to grow our reach. At the beginning of the first episode, we see a newly married couple, Adam and Busra. They talk for some time, after which Adam goes to take a bath. Now when Adam is in the washroom, we see a man outside his house. Then when Adam does not come out of the washroom until some time later, Busra goes there to check on him, but when he does not answer, she opens the washroom door and gets terrified. Next, we come to know that Adam had committed suicide on the wedding night. Busra asks her mother why would Adam have done this, on which she explains to her that some decisions of nature are beyond their understanding. She tells her to move on and take care of herself. Now the next day we see Busra going to the village, because she does not like the city, and the air of her village may give her some comfort. Perhaps she could start her life again from where she was born. On the way, she tells her cab driver that she is a doctor and is going to work in that village hospital. She was born in the same village, but they moved to the city when she was 4 years old. We then see a school teacher named Selim, who notices in class that a child named Ali is drawing some scary drawings. Seeing this, he asks him what is in this coffin, to which he says that he does not know what he is making. Now when he comes out after class is over, Busra also passes by, and they both see each other. After this, she reaches her uncle David's house, where she meets Aziz, who works in the same hospital. Next, we see Selim passing near a graveyard when he hears some scary voices. He sees a woman crying in the graveyard, and gets shocked to see her mother's ghost there. She looks at him crying and points him towards her grave. Then she disappears from there, and when Selim goes to her grave, he sees that there is a pit dug there. He gets terrified seeing this and fills that pit again. He then comes to his house where his father Kamil is waiting for him. Selim tells him that he has to talk to him about something important, and then he goes to wash his face. On the other hand, David brings Busra to her childhood home. He tells her that the house is lying vacant for the last 4 years. Although it was repaired last year, there lived a blacksmith named No, and his belongings are still lying in the stable. But he died 4 years ago. Then he takes her inside the house, and tells her that there is an electricity problem here, so she should keep a lamp near her at night. There is a telephone line but no instrument, and he asks Aziz to arrange for an instrument, and then they leave there. Here Selim asks Semel why he doesn't tell him anything about his mother. When Semel does not respond, Selim tells him that he saw his mother in the graveyard today. When he went near, he saw a big pit on her grave. He felt as if his mother was trying to tell him something. Then as he is leaving from there, Semel asks him if he had closed that pit. On the other hand, Busra is in the washroom, and suddenly the lights go out. She lights a lamp on the wall there, after which she notices a crack in the mirror, and Adam's ghost haunts her. Now the next day Aziz brings Busra to the hospital, where her medical assistant Hal and nurse Julia introduce themselves and welcomes her. Here Selim sees a woman doing some rituals. She runs away after seeing him, and when Selim reaches the spot, he finds an injured girl there. Back in the hospital, Julia tells Busra that she likes Hal, but he is married. Aziz tells Hal that uncle has arranged for Busra to stay at Nil's house, and that they should let her know before anyone else tells her. Hal tells her not to put fuzzy things in her mind. Aziz says that he has suffered all this himself, to which Hal asks what will he tell her. That the killed horses come to that house at night. Only then do they see Selim bringing the girl there. They bring the girl inside the hospital, where Busra checks her out, and Selim tells Hal and Aziz that there was a woman with the girl, who disappeared as soon as he reached there. Busra comes out and tells them that the girl will recover soon. Aziz tells Selim that Busra has joined the hospital today. Selim then says that he will come to see the girl in the evening, and then he leaves from there. Now when Busra comes back inside, she sees that the girl has regained consciousness. She asks her name, upon which she shows her a mark on her hand. Seeing it, Julia understands that her name is Aleph, and she tells Bishra that Aleph is an Arabic letter. Here Howell and Aziz are talking outside when Bishra comes there, and asks Aziz if he can drop her at David's house, as she wants to talk to him about that girl. Now on the way, Aziz tells Bishra that this car belongs to David. 6 or 7 years ago his son had an accident, in which his son, his daughter-in-law, and 2 grandchildren died. Since that accident, his mental condition is not good. He has accepted that his son and daughter-in-law are dead, but for both his grandsons, he is not ready to accept it, and believes that both of them are still alive. She then reaches Uncle David's house and tells him about the girl. David tells her that they have to inform the police. Bishra says that she is thinking that she should keep her at her home with her, to which he agrees, and says that tomorrow he will come to the hospital and then think about what to do. Now when she is going back, David asks his grandsons to go inside, and Bishra gets quite shocked to see that there is no one there. Next, we see Bishra at her house with that girl, when someone knocks on her door. When she opens the door, Selim is there, and she invites him in. Here Bishra tells him that the girl has a mark on her hand, from which her name is known as Aleph. Both of them then talk for some more time, after which Selim leaves there. Now when Bishra wakes up in the night, she sees that Aleph is not there, and she sees her bandage on the floor. She follows it down the stairs, and on coming out of the house, she sees Aleph going somewhere in a trance. She starts following her and sees that she stands in front of a man. Then we see that Aleph has now turned into Bishra, and only then Selim's ghost haunts her. And the episode ends here. Now when Bishra comes to her sense, she does not understand anything, and she comes back to her home. She sees that now there is no bandage on the stairs, and when she comes to her room, she gets shocked to see Aleph there. Then in a flashback, we learn that Adam's parents did not want them to get married. His mother used to have nightmares, because there was something that does not want them to be together. Now the next morning, Aziz is sitting with a man. He tells him the story of Nil, who went insane after his daughter disappeared. He had 3 horses, and he had poisoned all 3. After which he started saying that those dead horses come to his house at night and talk to him. They are like humans in appearance, but the heads are of horses. Next, we see him installing a phone at Bishra's house. Bishra asks him if anyone came to inquire about Aleph, to which he says no, but he met Selim on the way, and he was asking the same. After this, we are shown Uncle David's house, where there are many toys for the children. Then we see that he fills a vessel with hot water, and tells someone that he is washing their shoes, and asks him to go inside and wake his brother. Now he starts washing the shoes, but only then do some sounds start coming from inside the room. He goes there and sees that the toys are broken, and he angrily calls Kadir to him. He starts looking for him, when his phone rings, and he goes out. And here behind a curtain, we see the effigies of 2 children. He then goes to the hospital, and tells them that the police have come to know about the girl's family. Aziz brings Bishra and Julia out, where David reveals that she hails from a nearby village, and is the daughter of the imam there. Then suddenly Bishra hears Aleph scream and she runs inside. But Aleph is sleeping inside. Here David takes Aleph away, but Bishra notices that she is not happy. On the other hand, Semel is at his house when he hears someone crying. He goes upstairs to a room, where he sees his wife's ghost, who tells him that the time has come to tell Selim the truth. Here Ali tells Selim that his mother is very ill and she is going to die soon. Selim explains to him that one day everyone has to die. His mother will always be with him, and she always wants to see him smiling. Ali says that he wishes he should die in his mother's place, and tells that he is in that coffin. And then he reveals that Davud uncle's grandson had made him draw this. They told her that a lady doctor would come to the village, and that doctor would come for him. Here 2 ladies of the village, Turkin and Kader, come to the hospital to meet Bishra. Turkin tells her that her father was a very nice man, and then they ask her why her mother didn't come with her. Just then Julia calls Bishra inside, and Turkin and Kader leave from there. Bishra brings the kebabs given by them, and Aziz tells her that Turkin has a habit of backbiting, so she should not tell her anything about herself. Bishra asks him about Aleph, to which he tells her that they had handed her over to the police, and they will take her to her house. After some time Selim also comes there, and Bishra tells him that Aleph's family has been found. Selim says that he is going to see her, to which Bishra says that she will also go with him. Now both of them are going towards Selim's house to get his car, when an old woman starts shouting at them and asks them to leave. Selim tells Bishra that she is 𝐇𝐄𝐀𝐄𝐒, as is his grandmother. He doesn't know why she shouts at him, and all the villagers call her a mad old lady. There was a time when she used to be the midwife of the village, then don't know what happened that she went crazy. We then see 𝐇𝐄𝐑𝐏 cutting a fish, and behind her, we see the ghost of Aziz. Now when she is cooking the fish, Aziz's ghost haunts her. But the next moment there is no one there. Then after some time when Aziz comes home, 𝐇𝐄𝐏 tells him that he had come here today, and he had his face on his body. Aziz does not understand what she is saying, so he leaves there. On the other hand, Selim and Busra reach the Imam's house, and tell him that they have come to see his daughter Aleph. But Imam tells them that his daughter's name is Amran. Then he brings them inside, where Aleph is sitting very scared and she does not talk to them. Then she asks her dad who are these people, and Busra and Selim get shocked to hear this. Here David is eating food at his house when a chair falls behind him, and then the food disappears from his plate. Selim drops Busra back home, where she asks him if he will help her find her dad's grave tomorrow, to which he says yes and asks her to be ready tomorrow at 7 a.m. After this, Busra calls her mother, and tells her that tomorrow she is going to visit dad's grave. And here we see a shadow standing outside the window, and this is the same man we saw outside Adam's house. On the other side, we see Selim in front of an old building. He enters that building, and it is a hospital. Selim comes up the stairs and hears some sounds, following which he comes to a room, where an old man is sitting and his name is Bahan. Selim tells him that he saw his mother again, but this time it was not a dream. He saw her in the cemetery. Bahan says that his mother wants to tell him something, and she wants him to come to him. He asks him if the girl he met today, do he have any feelings for her? To which he says that he does not know, and tells that one of his students in school told him that the girl has come to this village only for him. Bahan tells him to stay away from the children around. Don't go by their innocent face. Some souls want to influence him by using weak bodies. Then suddenly the plate placed in front of him starts shaking, and seeing this, Bahan says that the girl he has met will decide his fate. He cannot change it, but can bring a little change in the incidents that will happen during that time. If he did not decide his fate himself, then someone else will do this work, and he should not expect the best from him. Next, we see Selim standing near a crib, in which a child is crying, and red light is coming out of it. Just then Busra comes there and looks inside the crib, and from behind, we see a jinn coming toward them. Selim says that he will not live without her, and they were about to hold each other's hand. But then a force pulls Busra back, and she wakes up from sleep. Then her grandfather tells her not to be afraid, and she wakes up again, and the episode ends here. Please like and subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon never to miss new video updates. Thanks for watching.